Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. Today I present a cheap bottle. It's a single malt, and it's called the Great Glen. Even from this name you can imagine this is no single malt which presents its own distillery. It's provenance, where it comes from, but it shows a name for the supermarkets, for the travel values, where the name counts. And whenever you leave Scotland and have visited the Great Glen, that's the glen between Ben Nevis or Fort William in the west and Inverness in the east. It's connected by the Caledonian Canal, and Loch Ness is in this Great Glen. And if you know this glen, then you will say, well, let's take a bottle of the Great Glen, because I remember this Great Glen. It's cheap also, somewhere between 10 and 20 euros, pounds, dollars, whatever. It's not that cheap, and it's a Highland single malt, finest Scotch whisky, distilled, matured and bottled in Scotland by the Glentrommy Distillery Company, Rutherglen, Glasgow. Glentrommy Distillery? Never heard of that. But Glentrommy remembers me of the Speyside Distillery. And there are two single malt whiskies, or three single malt whiskies from the Speyside Distillery. One is the Speyside, 12 and 15 years old, quite a pleasant and sweet malty single malt whiskey, and the other is the Kudup, which is a very caramelized, dark, not that good single malt whiskey, and the Drumguish, which is perhaps, if this one really comes from the Speyside Distillery, would be a sister bottling. The Drumguish has a very light peatiness in it. It's quite young. The taste is, quite young, and today we will have a look at the Great Glen. On the back, single malt, ingredients, water 60%, single malt whiskey 40%. That's not right. It says 40% ABV. So there must be 40% alcohol in it, and the single malt should be more. And that's diluted down to 40% alcohol in volume. And where are the fatty oils, esters? Color, caramel trace, a little bit of caramel color in it. So I imagine 3 years and a day old, refilled casks, and put caramel in it. And then daily allowances for average adults, women and men. Official government figures. And those official government figures you have to look up if those are to which country these figures belong. So you see a screw cap on the top, a metal screw cap. I don't like these screw caps much. There are problems with corks also. There's this TCA smell from time to time on a cork, but these metal screw caps, you can turn them over, and the sealing in the top releases its strength, its tension, and then it will go. This bottle won't hold for long, or it would hold for very long if you don't like it in your bar. Okay. A light fruitiness and a strong alcohol. Even at 40% ABV, strong alcohol, so the aromas aren't that strong to give a counterbalance to the alcohol. light citric, perhaps. No smoke at all. And if this bottle really comes from the Drumgoish distillery, the Speyside distillery with its Drumgoish whiskey, then it's the sister bottling of the Drumgoish. The Drumgoish contains a little bit of smoke, 10 ppm probably, and this one has no smoke. There's a weird aroma in the back. I don't know what it is. Oh. I don't know. Young, a strong metallic note, bitterness appearing, no oakiness, no, something different. No sweetness, no fruitiness. Rough. Oh. Yeah. So where will you find this bottle? Probably somewhere in the supermarkets, in the travel value, wherever you find relatively cheap spirits. It might be usable for whiskey cola, together with some ice and a lemon slice in it, probably. For a single malt whiskey, not old enough. I'm sorry about that. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and feel free to share this video with your friends.